Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to do one video this weekend, and this video is kind of an interesting one. It is about what my husband and I did today. I wanted to videotape on location, but they told me that I wasn't allowed to do that. I went to a home expo. Basically, it's called a Home Improvement Mini Expo, and my husband and I really enjoyed it. It was free, plus they gave us these little tickets, kind of like you would get maybe at a state fair, and those purchased the items. So basically it cost $0, and we got so many free things. We got a lot of information for free, so I've got some things that will really interest you, I think. Also, one thing to be aware of: think about where you live, the county, the city, the suburb, wherever you may live. Think about things that you might get in the mail and look at them. I think a lot of times you just throw things away, or you might get a little newspaper. There's so many things out there that are free at your local library, different educational seminars. For example, I went to a free puppet show. And I was so excited. It was with the little marionettes. To be honest, was it interesting? Not really, but you know what? It was free. It was kind of fun, and I love puppets. So anyway, I wanted to tell you something that I learned from this expo. They gave us a bunch of interesting and free items, which I'll tell you about. One of the things that I learned in this expo, they did an introduction. Of course, the first thing they talked about is a home equity loan. And I really do not want to take out any loans. I do need home improvements, like many of us who own homes, but I'm trying to do a little bit at a time and pay cash for them and save up for a project, do it, and save cash. That is how I'm trying to do it. But I do try to keep up my home by doing small things at different times, so that way it's not too much at once and I'm not in debt for anything. So that's one of the things that they talked about. Then somebody came in and spoke with us about what grants are provided for homeowners that are out there, and we've got some really good ones. So in other words, let's say you live in a county, they may provide you a grant, depending on your income, to help provide for free some home repairs that you might need. So it's worth checking into. They gave us some information on it. The average person in our area makes $65,000. To be blunt, our family doesn't make $65,000. So we probably could get a partial grant to help pay for some things that we needed. Now, I don't know if I would even apply for that. Right now, I think what I'm going to do is, as we need things, I'm just going to pay for things slowly as I go on, and then just try to do it that way, because I don't want to be in a situation where I take out a loan or end up having to take out like a second mortgage or equity, to get things paid. But at least we know that's out there. So we learned about that. We learned about code compliance. We learned about how to do simple repairs ourselves. And we also met with a contractor that told us what to look for when hiring. He said, always get 3 bids. And he told us, do they provide a warranty? Do they provide insurance? And he told us what to look for when hiring someone to do work. But he also encouraged us to learn to do some work ourselves. One big thing that he taught us is, if we want to do some work ourselves, let's say it's patch up a hole in a wall. That would be one example. He said that many people will go to a home store, okay, like a Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that, Menards, and you would go there, and instead of going over on the homeowner side, go over to the contractor side, because you can still purchase things. He says they don't sell you the things in the pretty little containers, but you get a lot more for your money if you buy things from the contractor side. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Just to let you all know, and I've mentioned this in so many videos, I am not someone that knows very much. It's not that I couldn't learn, but I'm not one that has been skilled or has taught myself or taken classes to learn how to do things such as wallpapering, flooring, putting a garbage disposal in, simple repairs around the house. Not that, like I said, I couldn't learn some of these things, but I haven't been taught. So to be honest with you, normally I do pay someone to do these things. So just to mention that. I wanted to show you a few of the things that I got for free. One thing that's really valuable, and it's a magnet. This is a magnet that says who to call. Animal service, building inspection, code compliance, career opportunities, parks and safety, mayor's office, all these libraries. And this is a magnet that I can put on my refrigerator. they gave us 2 bags with all of this information in it. And what's really neat about it is I got 2 bags, and I have one for another friend that lives fairly close to me. So these are some of the items. Also, they gave us, this is a little flashlight, which I'd have to put a battery in, with, it has a bunch of different screwdrivers on it, and so I have that they gave us. This in here is the little tape measure, and it also has something to help you measure things on your wall, or I don't even know all these. It has a little clip on it, and so this, because they're big into water preservation here, as you know, we live in a drier climate, and this is a special nozzle that doesn't waste water. It's a deluxe water efficiency hose nozzle, and so they gave us that for free. This, which I thought was odd, my husband said, why would they be giving out these? This is something where if you get locked out of your car, you can use this to get into your car. To be honest, I have no idea how you use it, and if it's in my car and I'm locked out of my car, how's that going to help me? So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. These are just some of the things that they gave us. I also have to tell you, I got my face painted for free. I had to do that. It cost me 4 tickets. And they gave us this coloring book. I love to color, but I want to tell you, I don't like this page, and I'm not happy about what they're teaching the kids. Listen to this. A credit card is another way to purchase items without using cash. It allows you to pay later. It's a plastic card that you give to the cashier when you make a purchase. The bank will keep a record of the purchase and send a bill every month with the total amount to be paid. They charge a fee called a finance charge for this service. Well, great. We're teaching kids how to charge. Anyway, they do talk about spending wisely, but I thought, I'm not giving this to my 19-year-old. She might want a charge card. Anyway, so these are just some of the items. They gave some, coloring crayons. Basically, just a lot of information here. So learn what is in your community and educate yourself. There's also, some of you may think, well, gosh, I can't afford a home repair. I can't afford this. Find another way to get it. Maybe if you're on a lower income, you might be eligible for some kind of grant out there that can help you. That's what I feel like all of us can do. Now, I know we all live in different areas, and where I live, it may offer different things than where you live, but at least this may kind of put, some thoughts in your head that, hey, I'm going to see what my city has to offer. Let me go to my local library and find a way to get this for free. For example, let's say you can't really do yard work yourself, and maybe you have some disability where you really can't do something. You may call the city, and do they offer volunteers? They have something on here about volunteered with Code Cares. There's a group of people that go to people's homes and they mow senior citizens' yards. And I thought that was really nice. Or they may repair a fence. There's so many opportunities out there for us to learn. This says Minor Home Repair Grant Program, Single Family Home Rehabilitation Program. So these are just some of the items. I was just really excited about this opportunity. We got free popcorn, free hot dogs. All of that's great to be fed for free, but the knowledge that I learned here today is very valuable. I hope that this has helped you, and I hope this has got some of you thinking about what is available in my community. Is there any way that I can give back? Is there anything that maybe a need that I have that might be met through any of this? Thank you for watching, everybody. I really love you, and I appreciate you. Bye-bye.